Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's actually 12 o'clock now, so it's afternoon. Welcome to Pulse. This is ISO edition. Usually every Wednesday at 12, we come together and we do a free lunch. Today, though, we can't do that. But rather than not bring anything, we thought we'd bring value in a different way. So each Wednesday at this time, we're going to interview different people in our Avondale world, find out what they do, what drives them, and a point of value that they can add. So today, we're talking to Alex Green. Alex, hello.
Woo! How are we?
Well, you?
Living the dream.
Oh, aren't you just? So, quick question. Question number one, what do you do at Avondale? Like, what is it that you do?
Okay, so my role is I'm the lead pastor at Avondale College Church. So what that means is, so to understand what that means, I need to unpack what Pastor Nim's role is. Pastor Nim is our lead visionary at College Church. And so he basically make sure that we're doing the right things. And me as lead pastor, I'm making sure we're doing things right. So Nim will cast vision and I'll kind of put the flesh on that and execute it. So that's kind of my role. It's hard to unpack what a normal day looks like for me, because there aren't really any normal days. They're all kind of, every day kind of looks different to the next. But that's kind of my role in a nutshell.
Love it. So you do that. You've been here now how many years?
This is my third year.
Okay, so that brings us to question number two.
Mm-hmm.
You're the lead pastor. So Nim sets the big directions, big picture. Your job in a way is to kind of make sure that happens, put details to it, help to execute those big dreams. So what is it that gets you out of bed to actually do that? Like, what forces you to, or what drives you to physically drive here? Because you're like 45 minutes away, right?
About 35.
35? Sorry,
I'm
mate.
not that slow a driver, mate.
But what drives you? Like, what gets you out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, look, I love seeing people thrive in life. And so I love seeing people just really reach their potential as leaders, as people. And so, especially, when I do a lot of mentoring and coaching of our leaders. And what I love is seeing them really hit their sweet spot and find their passion. And because the reality is, when we find what we're passionate about, we excel and we do well in life, and we enjoy it. We don't burn out. We're living the dream. And so I love seeing people living their dream, and love seeing people finding their sweet spot.
That's sick. Really cool. So one more question before we wrap up. If there's one thing that you could share predominantly with our students, what would that be? Like one thing, you got one moment, one shot. What would you say to them?
All right. So there's a quote, and I don't even know who says it, but it said, and it could have been on Pastor Nim's Instagram one time or something, but it hit me, right? It said, growth and comfort don't coexist. And so what I love about that quote is, it's like, we so often strive for comfort, we like to live in our comfort zone, but for as long as we're in our comfort zone, we don't move forward, we do not grow. And so for me, that's a challenge, to be able to, like, each day to go, all right, I need to step out of what's comfortable and step into the unknown, into the uncertainty, into what challenges me, in order to grow as a person, as a leader, as a pastor. And so, if I had to share one thing with the students right now, it'd be exactly that. Especially at this time, we're in isolation. We're kind of doing things a little bit different. And it will actually be quite easy to stay in our comfort zone. But at this time, if we were to step outside of that and do something that challenges us, I believe that's where we experience most growth.
That's actually really good. I really appreciate that. Hey, if any of the students want to catch up with you, see you, what's the best way that they can reach you? Obviously, they could usually come to your office, which is down here in the church, but right now in ISO land, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so look, they can contact me via email, via phone. If they don't have either of those, I'm on Facebook, I'm on social media, Instagram. Happy for students to contact me through any of those platforms, and happy to catch up, whether it be via phone, message, whatever. So I I think it's really important for our students to know that our pastoral team is here to support them at this time, and we want to make sure that they're thriving and doing all right. So,
100%. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks for your time and thanks for adding
Thank
value.
you, man. Thank you.